Hi, y'all. What's up? As you know, I got in my own way, and that's why. And these lessons that I've learned, I had to learn the same thing over and over until I finally understood. I kept asking myself, what is it, that I'm doing that I need to grow up and change? And it's simple. It's an easy fix. I just have to just think it, don't say it. All those years of giving my mother and father gray hair, you know. You know, lately, like I've cried myself to sleep. I haven't gone to sleep until Dish Nation, ended. I don't go to sleep until like 1:45, 2 o'clock because I'm up crying, saying, why didn't I fix this? Why did it take so long to control myself? You know, what really gets me, what really hurts me is that I probably might or might not have had these fallouts if I just controlled myself. I never took seriously how serious it was to run your mouth when you don't have to, or how far things get when you don't close your mouth. I wasn't even mature enough to understand. That's the thing of immaturity. I didn't understand the power of, certain words, and I didn't even understand I didn't even understand the power of my mouth, basically. The bad powers. Did that. And if I had cared, I wouldn't have thrown away or pushed away a valuable, almost 14-year friendship with two honorable, respectful. I love these guys to the very end. I really wanted that friendship to last a very, very, very long time. But what got in the way is that, again, the disrespect. I understand how I acted was not cute, and I'm thankful I've grown out of it, you guys. It's gonna take years to forgive myself or find someone, no matter how many people I meet at work, it's gonna take forever to replace the people that, like Chloe, like, even though, we not sure how I'm gonna do it. Um, Not Chloe. What am I thinking of? Not Chloe. And being blocked by Cheryl, and sometimes you just don't understand the power of certain words. You know, it's important. I'll tell you this. I came out here to tell y'all this. Think it, don't say it. That's why I came out here. I'm gonna tell everybody out here, think it, don't say it. When someone says they don't want to hear it or to drop it, you just simply do. When you have that I do what I want attitude, it's not even worth it. I just wish I started listening when I was younger. You've heard these messages from Bishop and from so many people at Cathedral, and that as I'm hurting, as disrespectful as I was, I'm gonna be okay. I have to say, the reason why I'm always into these children's moments is because I think of these children, 21 and younger, at Cathedral, my second home, my church home. I think of them as my little brothers and my little sisters, and I really am rooting for them. So they don't miss out on the things that they want, and that they're not in their own way like I was. That they don't turn out like me. Hope they have a close bond with the one person that they want. I hope maybe that'll be their grandparents. Like I wanted a close bond with my grandparents, but because because my disrespectful attitude, I never got it. I want to be a part of the Impact Church choir or worship team, but because I kept running my mouth, I had no filter, and that's why I missed out on Impact's choir. It really does hurt. Pushing also a lot of people from high school away. Chloe, Michaela Pereira, the Badillos. The reason why I was socially excluded is not because of them. It's because of my disrespectful attitude. And I understand now. If I made y'all uncomfortable and y'all happen to watch this, I don't want you to block me. I don't want you to report me. Just know that I'm sorry for the way I behaved in high school and in college. And just, sorry. My bad. I'm sorry for that too. I was wrong, dang spot. Moving on. I really am sorry for the way I behaved. And now there's a bunch of people on my mother's side that just don't they not a single thing to do with. The reason why I got in so much trouble in school and at home, and I got in trouble. I always got timeouts. I always got beatings. Main reason I got on punishment or I've been yelled at, even at school, even in college, is because I always had something to say, and especially got in trouble with these nice people because they were trying to tell me that my disrespect was far from cute. That my disrespectful attitude was far from cute, and they were tired of the disrespect. I understand that. If I wasn't such a distraction, reasons why most of these things weren't for me is because I wasn't mature enough. I'm inspired by these people younger than me. That I hope I'm more mature than I am right now, and that I was more mature than I was at their age. I hope they actually listen. I really am rooting for them, as you can see from the children's moment. I really do root for these children, these adults, these elders, these priests. They speak life into them. Deacons, pastors speaks life into them. You know, a young adult finish college. I just root for them. As someone who's down on everything that they wanted, I just root for these kids. I root for them because I don't want them to end up the way that I did. I don't want them showing off, and I don't want them being different little kids. I don't want that for them. I don't want that for them. I don't want them giving their mother and father gray hair. I'm not jealous of these younger kids. Why would I, why would I be jealous of them? The enemy's telling me to be jealous of these kids and that, you know. But I ain't gonna do that. I ain't jealous of these kids. Now that what I want, I missed out on because, I really wasn't ready for that because I let the disrespect and the attitude get in the way. And I'm able to accept that. I just wasn't ready for it because I really was close to everything that I wanted. Everything I wanted, I was really close to. But but and I was so close, but I had to keep questioning and keep talking back to the people that were trying to help me. I know my brother, Kenyatta, he never did that. I don't know about um, Darren, the drummer. He's younger than me and definitely much more mature than I am. I'm pretty sure he's never talked back to his mother. I'm pretty sure of that. As you know, I've disrespected my mother so many times, as you know. I'm the opposite proud of how I've conducted myself. And I really am rooting for these children. I really am rooting for these children. I really do root for them. I just wish I just closed it. That's really sad about missing those things that, excuse me, I really could have got. I really could have had all those things that I wanted. All of them. But I was always speaking out of turn. I really do respect Audric and Roderick. So many people I went to high school with. But hey, I have a lot of friends, other friends from preschool that I know, like Sean McDonald, James Politzis, Frankie Centurino, even though he was older than me, Wally Romulus, I know. But Sean McDonald, I've known him. We know each other since pre-K, and him and losing Quentin McDonald, that was devastating. He was like a younger brother, so that really fucked me up a little. You know, so that really did fuck me up. Not as bad as it fucked as losing. Um, you didn't say that. It's Halloween. The ghost arm. A ghost kissed me last night. Glow in the dark. It's Halloween. Halloween's on the way. Stupid fall. Wish it was still summer. Anyway, it's really painful because, I wish I just thought it and never said that. Um, Sometimes I wish I could be like my friend Alyssa Lamedica. You know, she graduated college and she has a close bond with her grandmother and her grandfather as an adult. She gets that grandparent affection from them. And I was too busy in my shenanigans and was too immature. That's why my grandparents never gave me a grandma's very proud of you. I mean, what was there to be proud of? I mean, what? Always having something to say, talking back when it's not worth it. Just being a disrespectful brat like I saw on television. How is that something to be proud of? You kick someone like that out. You don't treat them like they're your own grandson. That's why they never treated me like I was their grandson because I never acted like I was their grandson. We were never close because I made bad choices. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who's never had a close relationship with their grandparents, but I could have had a close bond with my grandparents. I could have joined the Impact Church worship team. Everything I wanted, I could have got. You know, like I did get some of the things I wanted because the connection I had, at school. And besides, they were a grade anyway. I had to be a part of it, whether I liked it or not. Whether I liked the sound of it or not. And as badly as I wanted to be a part of it, I'm grateful that I got a grade for it. I was graded on being stage crew in Footloose and grade for stage crew in Mary Poppins. But doing hairspray, I just wanted to have a close bond with Chelsea. know. But just like my brother Devin, she's not even reaching out to no one right now. She don't know. I never even see her. I bet you she left Miss Tandy's house. I bet you she left Miss Tandy's house. I bet you she's down somewhere in ocean close by her job. The girl's living it up down by the shore. I'm pretty sure Chelsea's living it up. I'm pretty sure she's not mad. We've spoken so many times since high school. Well, since I graduated high school. And Chelsea, honey, if you're watching this, God bless you, and please make your way to Cathedral if you can. Please come to Cathedral. You can go Asbury Park. You can go to Plainfield with your mother. Cause I know that your mother's still in Plainfield. Miss Tandy, love you, ma. Come to Cathedral. Plainfield, Asbury Park, or Perth Amboy, girl. And I'm being sincere. Come on. Why would you go anywhere else on Sunday but to the house of the Lord? That's your choice. Whatever. Oh, shiitake mushrooms. I don't know what you do in Utah, but y'all need to go to a doggone church. Lee, you want a normal day so bad? Go to church. God's listening, but you need to get there. Okay? These kids will keep ruining those times you have to yourself. They'll keep ruining it and they'll keep ruining it. They'll keep on the same thing's gonna keep happening over and over and over again. You don't know what you're doing, Carol Lee. Life just has a way of repeating itself, like I said before. You know, these kids keep messing up. You keep having to pick them up because God's trying to get this upside your head that you got to go to church, dog. Anyway, let me switch the subject. My parents don't know that I'm live, you guys. I don't think my parents know that. But let's switch the subject. You guys watched the Kirk Franklin show pilot? I'm gonna leave the link in the description if you please. All right. As I wrap up, obviously it was picked. Obviously it was developed by ABC. I'm wrapping up right now. Um, it was produced by Universal Studios and Studio USA in association with Ralph Farquhar and Kirk Franklin himself. You know, back when Universal was independent, Studios USA was independent, and then they transformed and merged into each other, and then merged into NBC. So, you get what I'm talking about? You know, I bet you know, ABC didn't have any problems. They just said, screw it. We don't know Kirk Franklin like that. So that's why they decided we're not gonna pick the show up. And it didn't really hurt ABC because just like Hang with Mr. Cooper, if it wasn't for Hanging with Mr. Cooper, we wouldn't have black shows like Blackish, The Hughleys, My Wife and Kids. Because Hanging with Mr. Cooper on ABC, they started the first for ABC. All right. A lot of people say that the Kirk Franklin show should have been on UPN, which I understand. But I really feel that if the WB stepped in, let Barbara Miller, Dee Dee Bradley, Leah Daniels Butler cast, while Robbie Reed just produces, like Universal would just produce, and Warner Brothers would step in to distribute the show. Yeah, this would have done to um, the WB what the Simpsons and Martin have done to Fox and Living Singles done to Fox. I bet you during the WB's decline, they wish that they had, picked up the Kirk Franklin show. I'm pretty sure. The WB wished they picked up that show. You know, but you gotta move on from shoulda, coulda, woulda. The WB just wishing they picked up that show. Like I wished I just closed it. You know, in general, at all costs. All right, all right. I'm out of here. My parents don't know that I was live. I'm out. I'm out of here. Talk to y'all later. What do y'all think I'm doing? Commercials coming your way. I don't know when or how long it's gonna take, but stay tuned. Oh, another pinpoint. Happy birthday to Rayma Leach from Cathedral International, Dr. Leach's daughter. And happy birthday to Mr. Dominic Williams. Happy birthday to First Lady, Pastor Phyllis Denise Hilliard herself. Happy birthday, Pastor. All right, I'm gonna go. Good night, everybody.